Welcome to the 2015 Rally America National Championship, combining some of the world's best drivers on some of the toughest stage roads in North America. Through 8 rounds of racing spanning coast to coast across the United States, through mud, snow, dust, and forest, one radio show is there covering all the action. This is Rally America Radio. All right, here at the finish of, Olympus Rally with David Higgins, our overall winner and open winner. How was the weekend, man? All good. I know you had a little bit of scare there with the turbo, but all ended up well.
Yeah, it was a real good day, obviously. Car's been great all weekend, such a demanding stage and so different. So, it wasn't 100% perfect. We had that little scare before where a wastegate valve had snapped, so that was what lost us a turbo. But thankfully the boys found out straight away what it was and changed it in the last 2 stages. So pretty much a case of nursing it home and making sure we got it back to the finish.
Well, looking at the car overall, I know, we've talked before, and you're really happy with this 2015 WRX STI. How has the car improved from the start of the year till now? I know you guys have done a lot of development work and pushing it to get it even faster.
Yeah, it's the improvement really is hard to judge because, each rally's been so different, but the main thing we're really learning is the small minor adjustments. When you go over stage the first time, it's very loose gravel and making sure we have the perfect setup for every type of condition, and that's probably what we're learning the most. So we're probably getting more out of the package the more rallies we do because we just know which way to sort of fine tune it. It's like second guessing what the road conditions are going to be like for the next pass through, and we seem to be getting a bit more of an angle on that really.
Well, I know we're, kind of at the halfway point now, the Rally America season. From what I understand, I know Block's going to run a couple of rounds later on. I know Pastrana's going to come back and run a couple of rounds. Could have you excited to have a little more competition in open class.
Yeah, for sure. Really looking forward. It was nice to have Antoine here this weekend, and he's a good benchmark. He's always very consistent and very quick. So it's a good way of judging how good our new package is. But also it's worth really noting that how good a job Adam's doing as well now. He's much closer than he was before. He's beating Antoine on a few stages and things like that. So you've got to give a big hats off to those guys who've really stepped it up this year.
All right, well, congratulations, and thanks for catching up with us, and see you in a couple of weeks to the next one.
Cool, thank you.
All right, catching up here at the finish line with second overall, Adam Yeoman. Kind of take us through today. You had a couple of good runs there, and made some time up on Higgins. How was the run for you guys?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been awesome today. Coming into this rally, doing the recce, I wasn't really looking forward to it for some reason, but I've had a blast. It's been 2 really good rallies for us out here on the West Coast. The car has been awesome. The stages today have been awesome. So yeah, it's been a really good rally.
Yeah, it's got to have you pretty excited with the 2 back-to-back runs and the car running solid. Heading into the long stretch over the summer.
Yeah, for sure. So next up is STPR, and I've been at this for 5 years now. I've yet to finish it, so I'm hoping this is my year. But yeah, I'm really excited. The team's doing great. Great attitude around the team, and feel like all our kind of hard work with the engine package has paid off, and so hopefully it's onwards and upwards from here for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and looking at times, I know you look at the times over the past year, you definitely have narrowed the gap on Higgins a bit. You got to be pretty excited about that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jordan and I pour over the times every night, and the gap is coming down, and that's what we want to do. I'd like to win a stage every rally. We one run here, which is great, and get that deficit as small as we can. And so every rally we're getting a couple tenths of a second closer to David, and as long as we stay on that track, I think we'll be good for hopefully a win this year.
Well, we're halfway point of Rally America, and obviously, you're running the full series. It's been kind of you and Higgins out front most of the year. You got to be pretty excited, looking second half, knowing that Pastrana's going to come to a few, Block's going to come to a few, and, you're going to have an increased field in open class.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be awesome. I really like the fight. I really liked it at Oregon when David Sturks was here, the teammate, and him and I were trading seconds back and forth. This rally, I was trading seconds back and forth with Antoine, and it keeps me going. It makes me excited. It makes me want to push harder. So really looking forward to when those guys are all back, and it should be a good fight throughout the open class field.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Adam, and we'll let you enjoy this podium.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, catching up here with Nick Roberts. We're having a chuckle. There was a guy, looks like he got hit in the head with a rock from Higgins and left the blood, so he come get a selfie with Higgins. So you got to love rally fans, right, Nick?
No kidding. That's pretty dedicated. It almost looks like he got hit with a baseball bat.
I know. We'll definitely have to get Rally America to throw some of those pictures up. But, coming in here, obviously you got to be pretty happy to find, not only the podium for overall, but, top of the box for super production.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, the car was absolutely flawless. The guys did an incredible job. I mean, it was great to finally get the car out and, be able to put it to its full potential. And, it was just a great event. Had a lot of fun, had some good luck, so can't complain. Definitely had a few moments here and there, but I think that's part of rally. And it was a good time. We had a great time. The roads here are absolutely beautiful. I look forward to coming back next year.
Yeah. Well, I got to ask you, every time I see you here at the podium, there's a different story with your car. I think it was at Snowdrift. You had a big hole in the door where a log went through. Now we've got, looks like part of a log stuck in between the bead and the tire on one side. I mean, what's going on? It's like these last two stages of every rally, you pick up some souvenirs.
Yeah, it always seems to be in the exact last stage, too. And then, like the third to the last corner, that just happens. I don't understand. Yeah, at Snowdrift picked up a big log in the door, and now I got a log in the tire, and I guess it's a little souvenir to go home with. So I think I'm gonna have to start autographing this stuff and making it giveaways.
Yeah. Well, that being said, you guys are sitting sitting right there in the points now. You got to be pretty happy. We're at the halfway point of the 2015 Rally America season. So what's the outlook for the next 4 rounds?
Well, as I said earlier, at the end of the day, with the championship battle, we get 2 drops. We've got our 2 mechanical failures. So as we going into this event, the pressure's on really to just put good finishes on for the rest of the season. So this is definitely a good way for us to start that, and hopefully we can just kind of keep this momentum as we finish the next 4 events of the season.
All right. Well, congratulations on the dual podiums, I guess, and we'll let you celebrate with the team.
Awesome. Well, it always feels good, and it's good to have you out here. I have to ask you, though, so what's your favorite part about rally?
My favorite part about rally, I don't know. It's just, it's the skill that the drivers have, to be honest with you. It's, to be honest with you, in off-road, we drive really fast, but, the skill you guys have to thread the needle on some of these stage roads is pretty amazing.
It's a lot of fun. I can't argue with that. I hope to someday get out in a Baja truck, though. That would be awesome.
We'll have to do a ride swap sometime, right?
Hey, it sounds good to me.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Nick, and congratulations, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right, we're catching up with Jeff Sehorn here, and Jeff, you got to let us know what's going on. I mean, you're battling all weekend long. You're right in there for a podium spot in SP, and I think right up till the end you were right in there. What happened?
Yeah, I think we might have worked up to 4th overall. I'm not sure if Plesk came into the picture there or not. We're all setting really fast times. I know I was beating Peter, who was previously ahead by 4 seconds. So I think we gapped him, or we put 20 seconds on him today. We're pushing hard. We went really good on Frisk and Y. That was probably my favorite stage. It was so fun. It's just like I was on my motorcycle out banging through the woods. And then Cougar Mountain, that was a lot of fun going up the hill. We were hitting lots of cool cuts and stuff, and then we got into fog, and I was just listening to Michael's notes were spot on, so I was just pretty much listening to his notes through the fog, and then had a good time up that, and then we just came down Cougar out and just going down the mountain, and we just got a little bit off sync on some of the notes, and he read the right notes. I just was a little behind, and then he was a little bit ahead for the way I like to hear the notes. I normally like to hear just one corner ahead. He was a couple corners ahead, so I should have been paying more attention to the previous notes he was calling, but I heard a right 5 when we were in the previous right 4 tightens to 3, so we went right 5 around to right 3, and I kind of could see it wasn't quite right, and then so I kind of let off and trailed in, and then we were just broad slide, just wide, and then the back end sucked into the soft edge, and then we kind of had the car straight out, and then it nudged a tree, and then it just sucked us in off the road. So the car was completely off the road at like a 45-degree angle, and that was the end of our rally. So
what's left for you guys this year? What are you guys focusing on?
We got Idaho in a month, and Karen's going to be with me for that. So just got to push the quarter panel out. It's the only real damage that happened when we leaned up against the tree there, and then. After that, there's some talk we might be trying to do one of the later nationals with Rally America, but we'll have to see how towing goes and entry goes. But I'll have to try and do the best to budget for those. I want to try and win the Cascadia Cup still, which this off puts us a little behind. We still got second yesterday's rally since the regionals go per day. So I think we might still be leading the Cascadia Cup. I'm not sure how that goes, but focus on that. PFR, the Canadian rallies have really good Subaru money, so we're going to do those and then hopefully do another Rally America series back east.
All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us, and sorry for the tough luck, but we'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, it's a big disappointment, but it happens, and it's just got to rally on. So, thanks.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. All right, catching up with Cameron Steele, second place in two-wheel drive. You got to be pretty happy, all things considered.
Yes, I'm very happy. I can't believe it. Somehow we got the car back here with all the clutch and power issues that we had, and we held off Troy. I'm very happy and delighted. I don't know how we did it, but we did it.
Put it all together, and you guys pulled some all-nighters, but it's got to have you pretty excited, looking at the championship, with the ups and downs you've had, and, I know you guys get a couple throw-out races, so, you got to be pretty excited, right?
Oh, yeah, very excited. This really helps in our championship standings, because it's going to be a fight between me and Troy most likely at the end, and I want to force Troy to have to do New England because he was talking about missing it, but now I think he might have to, so I'm excited about that because I like having him there. He's a good guy to hang out with, and I like the competition.
All right, well, congrats on second place, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Congrats.
All right, now we got to catch up with Troy Miller, who's standing right here as well. But Troy, I know obviously you guys had to pull a super rally, but you got to be pretty excited to get a finish out of this deal. All things considered.
Yeah, so when we were on the sid of the road yesterday, I was pretty confident we weren't going to be back on the road today, and so just even if we're still not sure if we got third or not, even if we get fourth, we're just pumped to get some points out of it.
Yeah. So long term, obviously, I know you talked earlier about missing New England. Do you know if you're going to do it or not yet, or you just kind of take it rally by rally?
It's just going to be rally by rally at this point.
All right. Well, it's heating up to be a great points battle throughout the year, and here's we'll see you at the next one.
Thank you. I'll see you there.
All right, catching up here with Steve LaRosa, coming with finish here at Olympus. I know solid performance by you, and I don't know. Have you officially made the podium? I know that it's going to be close, right?
It's close. Yeah, I don't know. The last two stages we had real issues with dust, but that's no excuse. So it's going to be close. I mean, we'll wait and see. But it was a good, solid performance overall all weekend. The car ran great. No issues, really. Minor clutch issues. Allison did a great job, so it was all good.
All right, so, looking forward to the rest of the season. Obviously move back East Coast and New England on tap, and I know that's kind of home rally for O'Neill and you guys. You got to look forward to second half of 2015.
Yeah, really looking forward to STPR coming up in a couple of weeks, and then New England another month after that. And those two we've done before. So that's going to be a big help. That's going to be a huge help. It was a lot of fun coming here and racing, growing up here and racing bikes in the woods and all the friends and family. And it was cool. It was cool coming home and doing decent. So that was a lot of fun.
Well, talking about you, as a driver, obviously, we're not quite sure if you made the podium, but all things considered, I mean, you're still pretty new to the rally game. Got a lot of experience in desert trucks. You got to be pretty happy with your results.
Yeah, I am. I'm real happy. So the transition's going pretty smooth, and the kid had to remind me a few times about that in the car today. So we're happy. We're real happy with how it's going.
All right. Well, we'll see you at the next one, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
All right, catching up here with two-wheel drive winner Lachlan OSullivan. Take us through the last couple of stages. I know going into it you said you were going to have some fun, but push if you needed to. How things work out.
Yeah, mission accomplished on having fun. No dramas today. Just focused on driving and staying on the road and having a good time. And absolutely, that's what the result was.
Well, you gotta love this BMW. It seems like every time you get in it, you walk away with a win. It's treated you pretty good these past, OTR last year and here at Olympus.
Yeah, absolutely. It's this rally presented us with some challenges as far as the terrain goes, and when you're driving a rear-wheel drive car, you have to definitely change your style and your commitment. Slower in, faster out. You can't really save yourself if you overcook a corner. As you can in a front-wheel drive or as you can in a front-wheel drive or a all-wheel drive car, and that's what caught us out yesterday. We just couldn't save ourselves. But it's so much fun. It sounds great. It's a crowd favorite, and we just love driving it.
Well, looking at the rest of 2015, what are the plans for you? I know you said you want to at least try and do at least one more rally. I mean, what do the plans look like tentatively?
Right now, we're pretty much solid to do Rally Idaho, which is in about a month with Chrissy, and then working on plans for New England Forest Rally, which is my home event, and unsure what the car is going to be right now, but probably something two-wheel drive. We'll see. But I'll be there regardless.
All right.
Be there regardless.
All right. Well, thanks for catching up with us. Congrats on the win, and great to see you out here at Rally America.
Thank you.
All right, catching up here with Lachlan OSullivan, and you've had a heck of an up and down rally, buddy. But you got to be happy. I think you found the podium, and you got to be pretty happy with that.
Very happy, smiling right now. It's been a crazy year, so it seems like every event is just there's a lot thrown at us, but in the end we're getting good points and leading the championship, and super happy about how everything's worked out with what we were up against last night. It's crazy, but another rally down halfway through the season, and the team's really stoked right now. We've got 2 weeks to work on the car and get it refreshed and ready for STPR.
Well, I think super production, to me, it's one of the most exciting battles this year, because you've had ups and downs. Nick Roberts has had ups and downs. I mean, Gary Gill, obviously he's missing this one, and he's had some ups and downs. It's made for an exciting battle so far to watch halfway through the season.
Yeah, nobody's putting their stamp on in winning all 4 events. So 4 events and 3 winners. It's still wide open. And poor Gary, I feel bad for him. Hopefully he'll be back for STPR, and he'll rejoin us then. But it's great, and great competition, and we just keep pushing each other faster and faster. So it's really good stuff, and great last stages. Just too much fun out there. It's a blast, and somehow we plugged our diff controller back in at service, and my whiskers. My team crew chief there said, "Hey, you're good to go. I don't know what you're talking about there's no center diff." And so we went back out, and sure enough, he magically did something that he doesn't even know what he did, but he has those kind of hands, and we were able to have fun again. It was cool.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you about, that center diff, because I know, it was pretty sketch, you said, there for a couple stages, and I was wondering if you guys get it dialed in, but it sounds like, all was good the last 2 stages, huh?
Yeah, and the funny thing is the dash is flashing, so you're wondering if the diff is going to go out at any corner and just send you off into a ditch or something. But it all worked out.
All right, well, it sounds like they're flagging you to the podium, so on that, congrats on the podium, and we'll see you at the next one.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
All right, we are winding things down here at the podiums at the Olympus Rally, and talk about a great rally, some ups and downs for a lot of drivers, some wild battles going on, but in the end, David Higgins did prevail. It looks like Adam Yeoman with a solid second place, and George Plasek, he took third in open. Looking at super production, we've got Nick Roberts on top, followed by Lachlan OSullivan, and Babbitt's in third, team of Dylan and Babbitt's. And then looking at two-wheel drives, obviously, the big winner is Raman Alagaman, with that gravel machine gun, walking away with the victory there. So it's been a great Olympus rally. Appreciate all you listeners to Rally America Radio. We've had a phenomenal rally, and you guys listening in, you keep us doing what we're doing. I got to give a big shout out to Olivia at iRally for all her support. Be sure and download that app and follow them on social media, and everybody at Rally America as well. Thanks for all the tweets using that hashtag Rally America that you guys did over the course of the weekend. It's been a great battle. We'll be in Pennsylvania next, June 5th and 6th for the STPR rally, and we will definitely have some more Rally America Radio for you. Be sure to tune in to the Down and Dirty Radio Show every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. We cover rally, off-road drifting, supercross, and snowcross, and a little bit of all-action motorsports. So this has been Jim Beaver. On behalf of everybody at Rally America, thanks for staying tuned. We'll see you next month at the STPR Rally.
The Subaru WRX and WRX STI. A 268-horsepower, turbocharged Subaru Boxer engine rockets the WRX around corners and down straightaways. A race-ready 305-horsepower turbocharged Subaru Boxer engine keeps the WRX STI a rally legend. The Subaru WRX and WRX STI. It's not a sibling rivalry. It's a tag team. Get the latest from Subaru Rally Team USA at Subaru.com/rally.